Hi, we're going to be talking about the second quarter independent reading project, and this project centers around poetry. So there are 10 poems that have been uploaded to Blackboard, and some of them you'll recognize, some of them we've read before in class. You even annotated Quick Draw by Carol Ann Duffy, but you might remember others like How to Be Perfect by Ron Padgett. So 10 poems by 10 different poets are on Blackboard, and your job is to pick the one you like best. And then I would like you to write 7 to 10 sentences about why you like that poem, why you liked it better than any of the other poems. Now when you're writing, I want you to include some details. So you should be thinking about some poetic devices that we've talked about in class, like rhythm and rhyme scheme and imagery, metaphor, simile, personification, those techniques. Maybe you're also paying attention to the number of stanzas or the syllabic pattern. Maybe you're taking a stab at why the form sort of informs the content of the poem. We've talked about that in class. So once you've got something that you can say that's intelligent about why you like that poem, I want you to write those thoughts down. So 7 to 10 sentences, and then you're going to upload that those thoughts, those sentences into the appropriate thread connected to the poem on Blackboard. Okay, that's the first part of this project. The second part of this project that I also want you to complete over this break is to go to poetryhunter.com or poetryfoundation.org and find 3 more poems by that same poet that you chose. So let's say, for instance, you picked Slam Dunk and Hook by Yusef Komunyakaa. You will go out to a website like poetryfoundation.org and find 3 more poems by Yusef Komunyakaa. Now make sure you choose those 3 poems carefully. Don't just pick the 3 that come up or the first 3 that you read just because you want to get this assignment over, because your decision is going to really affect the rest of the assignment. Okay, so make sure that you like the poems that you choose, the 3 poems that you choose. And then, and this is really important, I want you to handwrite those poems out. Okay, now this might sound laborious, it might sound tedious, but bear with me. It's been shown that just by writing out a piece of literature, writing out a poem, you become more connected to that poem. Maybe you remember phrases from it, maybe you hone in on certain words and you start thinking about what they mean. But for whatever reason, the process of handwriting does something special when we're trying to understand a poem. So I want you to handwrite them. You can do it in 1 or 2 ways. You can either do it on Notability, just write them out with your finger using Notability or a stylus, or you can just take a pen and paper and do it the old-fashioned way. You're going to bring those handwritten poems to class, or if you use Notability, you can just send me the PDF of them, and that's taken care of. So all of this is due in on December 1st, which is a C day. Okay, so even if you don't have class, you can pretty much turn everything in. The only thing you might not be able to turn in if you don't have class on a C day are the actual handwritten poems, but you can show me those the next day. But the 7 to 10 sentences that articulate why you chose that poet and that original poem, those should be uploaded onto Blackboard by December 1st. Okay? I hope you have fun with this project. It might be something that you can talk to your family with over the Thanksgiving break, maybe share these poems with them, ask them their opinions. It might be a nice conversation starter. Okay, hope you have fun.